this is the system, the politician businessman nexus which comes across. Mr. Patro, 20 people have died, I hold you responsible as well. I'll tell you why. Because you are giving a no objection certificate saying that I hope that the conditions are fulfilled. In other words, there is no fire safety done for this hospital. There is no fire sprinkler. There is no detection system. There is no external fire escape. There is no existing fire protection system. There is no fire hydrant system. There is no terrace tank. In other words, at any point of time a fire can break out and a lot of people can die. How did you give a no objection certificate? This is it nepotism or negligence or corruption? Corruption. It's corruption. It's nothing else but the worst kind. Mr. Patra, how did you give the no objection certificate? You are responsible for the lives killed. How did you give the no objection certificate?
Well, Mr. Mukherjee.
My name is Arnab Goswal.
Well, Mr. Arnab.
Yeah.
You put responsibility on the state government.
Both of you.
Goswami. Sorry. I'm sorry. Mr. Goswami. How do you say that we have given no objection certificate? The state government has never given any no objection certificate.
Okay.
To run that institution. So far my information is concerned, recently the state government has closed down 2 such hospitals.
No.
Well,
one second. Surya Narayan Patra. Mr. Patra, I can hear you, but let me tell you this. Because it will take me a little while. This is Mr. Patra, 1 minute. You have wrong information. You don't even know what you're talking about. The Director General of Fire Services Orissa in 2014 recommended that all private hospitals must have valid licenses to provide for adequate safety measures within 2 or 3 months, failing of which licenses shall be revoked. Why did you not follow up? Given it has been 2 years now and 20 people have died in a private hospital last night owing to your negligence, why was no license revoked, period? They did not impose, they did not do anything for fire safety. You should have taken away their license. Why did you not take away their license? Why didn't you?
Yeah.
Why didn't you? No. Why didn't you take away their license?
This hospital, no, you please hear me. You please hear me, Mr. Goswami. You please hear me. Mr. Goswami, please hear me. Mr. Goswami, please hear me. Mr. Goswami, please hear me.
Hearing you.
I hear you. Mr. Goswami, please hear me. Mr. Goswami, please hear me. First, let me answer your question. Mr. Goswami, let me answer your question. Mr. Goswami, let me answer your question. Then you can put me questions. I say that Orissa government, all the private clinics and hospitals runs under the Clinical Establishment Act.
Oh God, you'll teach me the law.
I know this act was not that powerful in the past.
No, you know.
I tell you. But recently in Vidhan Sabha, we have amended that act. Why did you amend that act? Because
I don't want to know your legislative rubbish. 1 minute. No, I don't want to know. There was, answer my question, Mr. Patro. There was a fire safety audit conducted in 2013 which found lapses. Am I right or wrong? Professor Amit Banerjee, am I right or wrong? Did the safety audit done in 2013 find lapses or not? Please tell me right or wrong. One of you respond, Professor Banerjee.
I do acknowledge.
I tell you, Mr. Goswami.
1 second,
Mr. Goswami, please hear me. You are not hearing me.
Mr. Patra, I am hearing you. I am telling you, this is about human lives, not petty change. About human lives. How is issuing a couple of pieces of paper tantamount to being caretakers of the public you vote in?
Mr. Goswami,
what exactly did you do beyond issuing clerical letters and documents to ensure that patients don't die in a fire like this? And by the way, I now want to expose what this hospital has been up to.
You have no patience of hearing. Mr. Goswami, you have no patience of hearing.
And you have no responsibility.
Mr. Goswami, you have no patience of hearing.
Your entire government should resign today. Your state government should quit. Your state government should quit.
No.
Your chief minister should quit.
You first hear me.
No,
then you can comment.
Sir, let me tell you. Sir, let me tell you. As per my information.
You first hear me, then you comment. You first hear me, then you comment, Mr. Goswami.
You have not
Without
answered
hearing me, you can't comment.
You
must
answer
hear
my
me.
questions.
Mr.
You
Goswami,
answer my question.
I tell you, These all hospitals run under the clinical establishment.
Arey, stop your
And
clinical
the act has been
establishment
amended by the
act.
government
You have done
recently
nothing
in
to
Vidhan
implement
Sabha.
that act or anything else. Now listen to me. Now listen to me quietly. Because you're a politician, don't continue non-stop. Because you are a politician does not give you the right to continue. You may be a former revenue minister. On my program, you are another person who is responsible to the people of this country. And it is because of you that 20 people have died. Now let me tell you this. Now let me question this hospital gentleman. Professor Banerjee, don't complain. Don't keep complaining. Don't keep complaining. I'll tell you, as per my information,
Mr. Goswami, you must hear me without hearing me.
Will you stop, Mr. Patra?
Mr.
Thank you.
Goswami, without
Mr. Patra,
hearing me,
please wait.
you are going on
I
commenting
lose
on
my
me.
temper
You
at
hear me.
politicians who keep speaking like this. I am telling you, I am not used to politicians talking to me like this. Please listen to me.
That may be your personal temper. You must hear me. When you ask me to come here to speak, you
Yeah,
must hear me. Without hearing, you are telling.
You know, today you should come.
Mr. Goswami, please hear me.
Today, people like you,
Recently,
Mr.
government has closed
Patra.
down many hospitals in this state.
Oh, this is so
and we
irritating.
amended the act.
Mr. Patro,
I'll
Mr.
accept
Patro, now I am telling you to stop.
Yes.
And listen to me. There was a fire safety audit conducted in 2000.